welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Watanai Mercy and this is 2022, baby.
So I'm bringing out the fire, bring on all the lightning, 'cause I'm looking for a hero, look inside the mirror, I found one. Oh,
Happy New Year to each and every one of you. I hope you guys had a happy holiday and a happy new year. This is my favorite time of the year. My creative juices are flowing. I'm feeling so productive and I'm so ready to give you guys content, banger content this year. So today's a Monday and I figured I might as well make my first video of the year a motivational Monday video. I told you guys that it would be a series based on my personal life experiences and first-hand experiences and lessons that I've learned with adulting and all throughout my life. So around about this time a year ago, I came across a video by Harvey where he was talking about one of his top success tips. So in this video he talks about the success tip of having a list of all your dreams. He said you should take time to sit down and write down 300 dreams that you have about anything and everything. Your career, your finances, your fitness, your health, what kind of a relationship do you want with God, anything and everything that you can think of, any dream that you have. He said two things that were particularly intriguing about the 300 dreams list. Number one, he said when you get a 75, you're gonna get stuck. You're not gonna have anything else to write. Your brain is totally gonna freeze because it's not used to thinking outside the box like that, and it's not used to thinking big and futuristic like that. So he said when you get to 75, you need to keep pushing and you need to keep coming up with more and more things until you get to 300. Number two, he said if you look at that list every day and you keep that list in your heart and in your mind, by the end of the year when you go back to your list, you're gonna find that at the least 30% of the things on the list would have come to pass. So I was really intrigued by this and I took the shot and I was like, hey, why not, let me try it out. So I sat down and started coming up with my list of all my dreams and everything that I want, you know. And like he said, I couldn't even get to 100. I think I got to about 65 or 70 things on my list and that was it. Like my mind couldn't even think of any other dream. I found this really interesting because I mean, dreams are free. You know, you don't pay for dreams. You don't get taxed for dreaming. So I was really intrigued, like, why is it my mind can't push itself to dream? Like, we constantly condition ourselves to think about the now and to think about the problems and the obstacles. Like, it's so hard for us to actually just think like, what would I want if there were no obstacles? If this was a blank check and this was a complete wish list, what would I want? So I was then going through my journals in December and I was reflecting on the year and I was looking at my past journal entries and I came across the 300 dreams list. I just started to tick off the things on the list that I had done in the year, and lo and behold, 30% of the things on the list had been completed and had been accomplished. I remember one of the things I wrote was the amount that I wanted to give my sister and her husband on their wedding day. And guys, when I tell you that one was wishful thinking. I had to save up for it, and I remember at the time I didn't even have a job, I didn't have an income or anything, but I really knew in my heart that this is the amount of money that I wanted to give my sister and my husband, because it was kind of like not only seeding into their lives but also seeding into my life. So I was like, God, please bless me, I really want to give this. It was something that I wanted to do and I wrote down in January, and then I was then able to give them that amount in October. So a lot of the things on my list that I accomplished, they were things I really wished for. There were things when I wrote them down on the list, I was like, God, if you bless me with this, I will really be happy. I remember one of the things I put on my list was, I said, God, this is the minimum amount of money that I want to pay to tithe every month. If you bless me, I promise I will be faithful and I will pay this amount of money tithe every month. When I made the list, I was dreaming big and it was an amount that I had never paid before in tithe. But now looking back at the list, I'm like, wait, but I've been paying this amount for like months now. It's something that I take for granted now, but at some point it was a really big dream for me. The other thing that I put on my list was I wanted to be a fitness hun. So when you're in high school, fitness is compulsory and sports is compulsory, but once you leave high school, your fitness and your health is all on you. So ever since I left high school, I haven't been much of a fitness hun. I think at most I would be a fitness hun for like a month, consistently for a month, and that was it. This time around, I was like, I want to be a fitness hun. But now this year, I've been a fitness hun for like, okay, maybe not consistently the entire year, but I can safely say for like 6 months this year. So I was reading the list and I was like, but this is something I take for granted now. And that's when I finally realized that, okay, this list is actually powerful and this actually works. So this is the challenge that I am giving you guys for this month, for this year, for your vision for 2022, or generally for your life in general. I want you to take a piece of paper and a pen or your laptop or whatever and sit down and come up with a list of 300 dreams. I have two different lists, my 300 dreams for this year particularly and my 300 dreams for my 5-year plan. So that is what I want to challenge you guys and I want to encourage you guys to do for yourselves. And the reason why I want you guys to get to 300 and not stop at 75 or 100 like me, when you push yourself to get to 300, you are kind of exercising and training your mind to dream, and you're opening up your mind to see beyond the reality. Push yourself to get to 300. Push your mind to get to 300. And I promise you, you can do it. Okay, I'm not saying I promise because I haven't done it. I'm still making my list, but I'm getting there. Even if it takes you the whole day, even if it takes you a whole week, even if it takes you a whole month, keep putting something. Keep adding things. Every day, add something until you get to 300. Train yourself to dream. Train your mind to be open-minded. Train your heart to be expectant.
Open up your imagination. If you could have anything you wanted, put it on a piece of paper. Anything. How many cars? What kind of car? What color? Where you want your next house to be? Do you want a summer home? Where you want to travel to? How much you want in the bank? How much would you like to have to retire? What you want to leave for your grandkids? How much would you like to give all your siblings? Would you like to one day walk in there and just give all your family a check? Put everything you want on a piece of paper.
Number 2, look at that list every single day or every single week, once a week, every Monday, before you go to work, before you go to school, before you start your week. Look at the vision board and have a reminder of, this is what I really want. This is my vision for my life. And then at the end of the year, go back to that list, or every month, go to the list and see the things that you would have ticked off. I have one more challenge for you guys, just to take it a little further. Of the 300 dreams that you have on your blank check, make 200 about you and then make 100 about other people. You can have things like, my dream is to see this person graduate. My dream is to see this person healed. My dream is to see this person married. My dream is to see this family united. Those are my dreams, but they're my dreams for other people. That's really gonna train us and train our spirits to dream for other people, to be considerate of other people, and to celebrate other people's successes. So I really encourage you guys that of the 300 dreams, make 200 about you and make 100 about other people. And everything we do and say has to go back to scripture. So I want to read to you guys a verse that God has really been putting in my heart, and it is Habakkuk 2 verse 2. Then the Lord said to me, write your answer plainly on tablets, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. One that I really love is the part where it says, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. So that a runner can carry the correct message to God. I always picture me writing a letter to God and then giving the letter to a runner. And then the runner goes to God and runs to God and gives God the message and then returns back with a response. That's what I picture. So when you write it down, that gives the messenger something to deliver to God. And I'm not just talking about this is a Christmas wish list, selfish wish list about anything materialistic that you want. No. For me, I had things like the amount that I wanted to pay my tithe, spiritual dreams, fitness dreams, career dreams, business dreams, educational dreams, academic dreams, everything. I had all sorts of dreams, but also I had dream purchases and things that I wanted to achieve, materialistic things that I wanted to achieve. So you've got literally 300 dreams. Make them about anything and everything. I remember telling one of my friends, but I'm not ready to complete my vision board yet because I still want to go through the period of fasting and praying for the year. So I want to also wait for what God has to say. And my friend was like, yeah, that's perfectly fine. Like, it's not set in stone yet, but when you start fasting and praying, have prayer points and have things that you're praying for. If God says, yes, we're keeping that, then we keep it. If God says, no, that's not what I want for you, then you say, yeah, that's perfectly fine. But don't come to him empty-handed. Be expectant about something. Pray about something and anything, and then confirm with God if that is his will for your life. A lot of the times you'll always hear people saying, I would like to do this, God willing. And it's biblical to be hopeful and to have a dream and to have a vision, but as long as it aligns with what God wants for you. Picture yourself a year from now and say, what would I want to look like a year from now? Start to write down what she looks like. What is she wearing? What hairstyle does she have? what kind of books is she reading? I put books on my dream list. I want to be a hand that's into fitness. I want to be a hand that's into fashion. One of the things I put on my list was to become more financially literate. And those are one of the things that I went after this year, well, last year, 2021. Write it down and make it plain on tablets and give God something to work with this year. Be expectant and be hopeful. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I love you and I will see you in the next video.